everyone. Rwl Sn Rl continues now with our second half of tonight's card, with 3 more big matches standing by, including our main event, with the Hot Scot, Rowdy Roddy Piper, defending the Legends United States Championship against the immortal Hulk Hogan. And who knows how wild things might get, based on everything that went down in the first half.
Well, I'm good with whatever may happen next. For me, it's been a perfect evening so far. And yeah, that first half has been my favorite so far, for obvious reasons.
He sure looks happy, don't he, Wally?
Straight ahead, it was 2 months ago that Becky Lynch first appeared in RWL, challenging Liberty Belle Danielle for the Joyce Grable Memorial Championship. Well, tonight, Becky Lynch is not only back, but officially signed to RWL, ready to face Liberty Belle Danielle a second time in a non-title matchup.
The following non-title contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, please welcome back Becky Lynch.
Alright, well, it was August 17th of this year, on Rage, that Becky Lynch made a guest appearance challenging for the Joyce Grable Memorial title. And, well, that was before the brand split, and that's before a whole bunch of stuff changed around here. But Becky Lynch is now back and signed to Snarl. And she's come looking for another shot at Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote after losing their first encounter 3 months ago.
It's my understanding that Becky Lynch has had time to meet with CEO Colin O'Toole and both general managers. So, what did you make of Becky Tex?
She's got a good attitude. I like that. I respect that. She came in modest, well-behaved, and, well, we do share the same last name, so if you're expecting a bunch of no-relation jokes, I'm not going to disappoint you. Becky Lynch, Tex Lynch, no relation. Ha!
Looks like she's got something to say before we get rolling, too.
I wonder what it could be.
Yeah, I've come back. I was here a couple of months ago, and I faced one of the best they've got here for the Joyce Grable Memorial Championship. And you may remember I lost that match, and it was because, like I said, Liberty Belle Danielle is one of the hottest stars they have here on Snarl. You should know, I'm back in RWL as part of the ladies division, here on Snarl, and I said to Mr. Colin O'Toole, for my first match back, I'd like to face Danielle Heathcote again, because their only way up the ladder here is to compete against the best stars. And since I want to be one of those, I need at least a non-title match against Danielle, but tonight is going to be very different too. How it was last time, because Becky Lynch has to prove herself ready to compete at the top level, and the only way to do that is to win.
Well, she didn't say anything that isn't true, and she didn't say anything that was particularly nasty, but saying it and doing it, that's 2 completely different lines of country, guys. And, well, let's face it, Danielle's just been too hot lately, right?
She's had an even better fall season than summer, and she was solid then as well. And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, she is an RWL Triple Crown champion and the reigning RWL Sn Rl Women's champion. Here is Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote.
And hey, you know what? I'm already seeing the snide online comments about favoritism and all this stuff just because Danielle and I happen to be an idol. I'll have you guys know that I did not make any decisions on this matchup with Becky Lynch. This was all done by Colin O'Toole and the head of the ladies division, Miss Teresa Torres. I said, no, conflict of interest, can't do nothing here.
I guess recusing yourself out of the situation was the most intelligent move you could make. What with people saying all the dumb things they're going to, and again, everyone who works here knows. You're keeping things impartial and not showing Danielle any sort of favoritism, so let the haters and the negative numbskulls say what they want, man. Everyone knows you're handling business and personal as 2 entirely separate entities.
Damn, guys, looks like we got a divided house here. Willie Johnson rings the bell, and here we go. Becky Lynch gets a hold of Danielle by the hair, scorched her to the ropes, rounds her up. Whoa! Rebound off the ropes and into a backbreaker. Well, don't see that too often. Becky Lynch rounds up Danielle again. Danielle counters. Gets caught into an arm drag. They tussle. Danielle shoves her back. Becky Lynch counters. Again, Becky Lynch with an interesting side suplex there. Escorting Danielle center ring, goes for the cover and hooks the leg, but not even a one. Danielle springing back to her feet pretty quick. Whoa! Wrist clutch clothesline takes Becky down. Danielle rounds her up again. Another clothesline. And a hard kick to the back. Becky Lynch goes around. Nice crucifix pin there. Would have been a pin if she'd stuck with it. Danielle slams her face first down by the arm. Liberty Bell catches another arm drag from Becky Lynch. Into a fireman's carry. Well, this one's turning into an actual move fest here. Danielle countered by Becky Lynch. Another crucifix. As Becky rounds Danielle up again. Danielle with a kick to the head and a second one. Whoa, stunned her pretty good. Danielle catching some elbows to the midsection from Becky Lynch. And Becky goes behind with a sleeper hold. Oh man, this could be disastrous right here. Nope, referee says too close to the ropes. We'll have to start all over again. Becky Lynch rounds Danielle up. Whoa, man, what a harsh forearm right there. Danielle back to her feet. In a dragon sleeper, elbow across the back of the head for Becky Lynch. Now Danielle driving a couple of knees into the midsection. Danielle taken down by Becky Lynch. Becky rounds Danielle up again. Whoa! Interesting little pump handle suplex. Becky Lynch working her half of the crowd here in Fairfax this evening. And there is a half that's supporting her. Oh man, Becky Lynch putting the boots to the chest of Liberty Bell Danielle. Whoa! Quick counter and a quick clothesline. And Danielle follows it up with a stomp. Rounds her back up again. Yeah, this is a non-title match. None of her 3 titles are on the line here. Danielle covers, hooks the leg, just about a one. Barely does. Danielle misses with that stomp. Catches her with a chop across. Now they're trading chops over here. Look at this. Wrap around DDT from Becky Lynch. Becky rounds her back up. There's that pump handle suplex the second time around. Becky drags her center ring, covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2. Danielle springs back up. I think she just made her mad. Liberty Bell Danielle. Oh man, what a pendulum DDT right there. Oh. Becky Lynch doing a little bit of showing off this evening, obviously. Into an armbar. Referee watching it. Danielle slips out, shoves Becky Lynch away. Liberty Bell whips Becky Lynch to the ropes. Becky Lynch puts on the brakes before the drop kick. They tussle. Danielle shoves her away. Whoa! Nice arm drag. And Danielle. Oh, man. Savage clothesline takes Becky Lynch down as Liberty Bell works her half of the crowd. Not surprised at all. Hard Irish whip to the ropes. And a Hurricane Rana from the Triple Crown champion. Danielle drags Becky center ring again, goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1. But Becky Lynch, no relation, manages to find her way out of the pin. Danielle starting to look a little bit flustered here. Forearm from Becky. Danielle whips her out onto the apron. Hard right hand takes Becky Lynch out onto the floor. Well, that particular taunt is a personal favorite of mine. I can't even lie about it. Becky Lynch on the outside, the referee counting. Danielle out there right after her. Whoa, what a forearm from Danielle. Counter kick from Becky Lynch. Counter clothesline from Danielle. Oh, she is fired. I told you she made her mad. Liberty Bell Danielle rounds her up. Hard kick from Becky. Danielle counters and runs behind. Gets Becky Lynch back inside the ring. Gets the whole match back inside the ring where it actually belongs. Danielle rounds her up. Slams her head down to the canvas. Got her back in the ring quick, too. No, she can't win that match on the outside. Good wrench suplex for Becky Lynch. Danielle gathers her up again. Countered by Becky with a kick. And a wraparound DDT from Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch now stalking Liberty Bell. Danielle right there, quick counter. Takes Becky Lynch down to the mat. Rounds her back up again. Now Danielle driving some hard knees into the head of Becky. Now Danielle starting to look a little bit fatigued here. Whoa. Quick counter. Another quick counter. And both these gals doing quite a bit of showing off this evening. Another armbar from Becky Lynch. Liberty Bell struggling to get herself out of it. Succeeds in doing so. Danielle in the fireman's carry from Becky Lynch. Becky rounds her back up. And another wraparound DDT. As Becky Lynch rallies her half of the fans. Danielle seated in the far corner as Becky Lynch starts putting the boots to her. Danielle collapses out of the corner. Rolls back up to her feet, charges. What a clothesline from Liberty Bell. Hard kick to the midsection. And whoa, that was a nice swing ding right there. Swing ding neck breaker for Becky Lynch. Now Danielle stalking Becky Lynch here. Becky Lynch counters with a punch. Counters with a forearm. Oh, look at that. Small package. One. Becky Lynch tried for that. Pump handle again and didn't get it turned. Danielle turning it into a small package pin. But not quite enough. Becky Lynch on the outside. Danielle right there after her. Referee counting. A kick. Slam. Face first down into the floor by the arm. Danielle actually being forced to work hard in this match. Becky Lynch shoves her back into the ring. Collars are on back in. Now Becky Lynch trying to make her move here. Whoa, nice counter from Liberty Bell. And into a sleeper hold. This is how that last match ended for the Joyce Grable title. And she's got it locked in pretty good. Referee Willie Johnson watching Becky Lynch to see what happens here. Danielle really squeezing for all she's worth. Releases the hold. Thinks maybe she might have done enough, I guess. Yep, that's it. She goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only 2.3, 2.4 maybe as Becky Lynch gets back to her feet. Oh, she didn't like that at all. Whoa! That's what you get for showing off at the wrong time. She caught a drop kick from Danielle. Clothesline. And another from Becky Lynch. And a drop kick from Danielle down on the canvas. As Becky Lynch takes herself all the way up to the high rent district here. Nails her with an elbow across the chest. Oh, look at this. Becky Lynch definitely showing off. Gonna go for it again. Another elbow across the chest as Becky Lynch goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2. Danielle back to her feet, and again she don't look happy. Quickly countered. Wow. Impressive kick from Becky Lynch. No relation. Danielle whipped into the far corner. And Becky Lynch going to deliver them 10-count punches while the crowd counts them out. Danielle in a bit of a fix right now. There's that number 10. As Danielle collapses out of the corner. Becky Lynch rounds her up again. Takes her back down and into that armbar for like the 3rd time. The referee asking Danielle what she want to do here. Again, Danielle escaping that hold. Fails to connect with the neck breaker. Winds up. Oh, man. Becky Lynch counters again. Whips Danielle to the ropes. Fails to connect with the drop kick. Danielle with a snap mare. Look at this. Whoa. Into a kind of a straitjacket strangler right there. Becky Lynch struggling to get back to her feet, delivers a hard shot to the midsection, doubles Danielle over. Here we go. Tit for tat here, another sleeper hold. Becky Lynch squeezing for all she's worth. And I don't believe it. Danielle tapping out, and Becky Lynch wins this match by submission. Well, that's an upset and a half right there.
The time, 10 minutes and 52 seconds. Your winner by submission, Becky Lynch.
You can file this one under stuff we don't see every day as Becky Lynch makes her return with an extremely rare tap out win over Triple Crowner Danielle Heath-Cote in a match that was definitely better than their last title encounter in August, with both these ladies dialing it up just a little bit more in a memorable performance. I doubt one loss is going to hurt Danielle's record, but she may take this loss personally.
Wasn't a title match, she'll shake it off, and we'll be right back with more. Stay where you are. Alright, as we move on with tonight's Snarl Legends Division competition with Zeus and the Great Khali, managed by Eric Bischoff, facing the current Legends TV Tag Champions Jesse the Body Ventura and Superstar Billy Graham, managed by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Now, if this ain't interesting, I don't know what will be.
The following non-title tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Eric Bischoff, at a combined weight of 757 pounds, the Great Khali, and the human wrecking machine, Zeus.
Eric Bischoff returns with Zeus and Khali, who have been getting more high-profile matches in recent weeks, including this non-title dust-up with Graham and Ventura. You have to ask yourself, how long will it be before Zeus and Khali snag themselves another tag team championship opportunity?
Well, probably won't be this year, but it might be next year.
Their opponents, accompanied by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, at a combined weight of 542 pounds, they are the reigning RWL Legends TV Tag Team Champions, Jesse the Body Ventura and Superstar Billy Graham. Tensions between Graham and Ventura and the doctors, Schultz and Williams, have intensified, with a recent tug of war between the two teams seeing the titles change hands yet again at a local show. But Graham and Ventura have them now, and are vowing to hang on tight from here on in. Although this match with Zeus and Khali is a non-title situation.
Well, if I know Eazy-E, he's banking on this being some sort of gateway to a title shot. Referee Charles Lucero rings the bell. Here we go. They lock up. Kick to the midsection from Superstar. Superstar runs into a wall with the Great Khali. The Punjabi Nightmare slaps him down. And now, a knee to the head for Superstar Billy Graham as the Great Khali steps out, and in comes the human wrecking machine Zeus. I'll give their team this. They have been working better as a unit lately. Graham with an elbow across the back of the head of Zeus. A series of hard shots. Zeus counters with a kick. A headbutt takes Billy Graham down. The human wrecking machine rounds up the Superstar, has him up over the shoulder, and scoop slams him down to the mat. Now grinding the face of Superstar Billy Graham into the canvas, and that'll give you a really good staph infection if it ain't clean. Okay, here we go. The Great Khali watching as Zeus slams Superstar Billy Graham's knee into the canvas. Eric Bischoff also enjoying the show here as Zeus slams Superstar Graham's head into the... Oh, man, here we go. The Great Khali tagged in. A little bit of a double team thing. Graham zooped. Oh, man, draped across the rope. Double axe handle across the lower back from the Great Khali. Drives a knee into the back of Superstar Graham. The Great Khali rolls him over, goes for a pin. One. Talk about your eager beavers, huh? Graham trying to get back to his feet. Counters with a hard shot to the midsection. The Great Khali shoves him away. Tried for the bear hug, but Graham said, no, here, have a headbutt instead. And now, into a sleeper hold from the Great Khali. Don't know how effective that's going to be. Not too effective. Jawjacker backs Graham the heck off. Kali with a forearm. A left, a shot to the midsection. Whip Superstar to the ropes. They collide with no result. Graham fails to connect with the clothesline, and Kali's got him again. Graham placed up against the ropes. Pitches the Great Kali over the top rope and out onto the floor, and here comes Jesse the Body Ventura to work on the Great Kali on the outside as the referee counts. Oh man, did you see that? The Great Kali just hurled him by one arm. Ventura laid out by the Great Kali, double choke lift. Look at this, he is strangling Superstar Billy Graham. Superstar gouges the eyes and breaks the hold. Oh wow, this one's gotten pretty wild already. The Punjabi Nightmare with a backbreaker on Superstar Graham, stretching that lower back, cracking them vertebrae. Oh man, Jesse Ventura still laid out from that choke toss. Graham catches the knee to the midsection as Jesse Ventura finally gets back up onto his feet and back to his corner. Chop block from Superstar Graham takes the Great Kali down. Referee still counting the Great Kali here. Whoa-ho. A jab, a counter from the Great Kali with a forearm. Graham looks like he's stunned pretty good as the Great Kali decides it's time to go back inside the ring. Superstar Billy Graham on the outside as the Great Kali goes after Jesse Ventura too. Drapes him over the top rope, hard overhand right. Oh man, both Graham and Ventura not looking too good as Zeus is tagged in and the referee continues to count. Graham back to his senses, gets back into the ring as Zeus delivers a chop to Jesse Ventura, and Graham goes off with a series of shots but runs into a DDT from the Human Wrecking Machine. Oh man, this one's crazy already, I'm serious. Zeus escorts Superstar to his corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Graham counters, catches a cheap shot from the Great Kali. Zeus goes behind with a rear waistlock, has him up, inverted scoop slam, face first into the canvas. Yeah, Zeus and Kali definitely have improved quite a bit. Running power slam for Graham as the Human Wrecking Machine goes into a blatant choke. No apologies, no remorse, just goes on ahead and does it. Zeus tags in the Great Kali as Superstar Graham looks for the exit on the highway, and here it is. Jesse Ventura tagged in for the first time. The Body runs into a brick wall with the Great Kali. Kali escorting Ventura to the ropes. Whips Ventura to the ropes. On the other side, gets locked up. Jesse Ventura, look at this. Goes into a submission, but countered by the Great Kali. Misses with the kick. Connects with a series of forearms and elbows. Ventura counters with a kick. Headlock punch. A couple of overhand rights. A double axe handle or two, and down goes the Great Kali. Here comes Superstar Graham on the tag. Look at the Grand Wizard rally and his team here as Zeus comes in on the tag. Graham scrambling to get to him. Up over the shoulders goes the Superstar. Superstar counters with a couple of elbows to the head of the Human Wrecking Machine. Gets cheap shotted again by the Great Kali. And a short arm clothesline takes Zeus down as Graham quickly goes for a cover. 1, 2. Great Kali right there to spoil the pin. Graham with a snapmare and a grind of the boot into the head of the Great Kali as retaliation. Delivers a couple of stomps to the face as Zeus gets a kick to the midsection. Superstar Billy Graham in control of two opponents at once. That's pretty bad. High hip toss for Zeus. He rolls himself out onto the floor. Superstar Billy Graham takes himself up to the top rope. Decides against it with Great Kali standing right there. Hangs him up the top rope and lets him drop to the floor instead. Referee counting Zeus here. They lock up. Graham slammed into the barricade. Zeus rounds him up. Decides to take himself back inside the ring. The Great Kali is laid out counting the stars, and oh man, Zeus catches Jesse Ventura with a shoulder and out onto the floor he went. Now it's Graham and Zeus as Zeus whips Graham to the ropes. Has him up. One arm spine buster. The human wrecking machine displaying some serious power here. Now taking his boots to the hands and fingers of Superstar. Oh, wow. This has been a wild one already. Zeus continues. Stomp the hands and fingers of Superstar Billy Graham. Tags in the Great Khali. Superstar Graham's laid out. Jesse Ventura just getting back to his corner. And the Great Khali delivers a kick to the leg of Superstar Graham. Great Khali takes himself up to the top rope. Jesse Ventura trying to take him down. No good. Elbow across the chest of Superstar. Khali covers. 1, 2. Jesse Ventura saving the match for his team as Zeus escorts him to the outside. The Great Khali with Superstar Graham hung up over the top rope. And the Great Khali slammed by the arm, face first into the canvas, and now Eric Bischoff just can't see. He's seen enough. Now he's decided to get directly involved, arguing with Superstar Billy Graham. Oh, and that's a heated argument right there. Oh, man, they are definitely going at it. The Great Khali on the outside, and look at this. Oh, man, back body drop for Jesse Ventura from Zeus on the outside. Up over the shoulders goes Superstar, head first into the apron, courtesy of the Great Khali. Jesse Ventura on the move here. Gets caught by the Great Khali, up over the shoulder, slammed down. Superstar Graham makes his way back inside the ring. The referee finally breaking the count. Oh, man, Zeus hung up over the top rope. Then there goes Charles Lucera. We just broke him in for the first time. I think that was his first. He just got christened. Oh, man, a Superstar just got dumped onto him. The Great Khali dragging Superstar Billy Graham across the prostrate body of referee Charles Lucera. Fails to connect with the stomp. Oh, running clothesline from Superstar Billy Graham as the referee gets back to his senses. Graham, a rib breaker on the Great Khali. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoa, man, Lucera's brains must be scrambled. That was a slow count. And Graham knows it. Oh, look at it. He is mad. He is just as mad as he can be. The Great Khali with a karate chop across the head of Superstar Billy Graham. I think he just busted him open, too. The Punjabi Nightmare hangs him up, double choke slam, goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, and there's Jesse Ventura to make sure it stays just at 1. The human wrecking machine takes himself back outside, shoulder tackle for Jesse Ventura. Superstar Billy Graham helped up, by Eric Bischoff. As the Great Khali tries to rally the crowd in favor of his team, takes himself back outside, goes behind on Superstar Graham, has him up over the shoulder, and whoa, slam down. Stomp to the chest. Graham quickly counters, goes behind on the Great Khali, hard shot to the back. Khali counters with an elbow, takes himself back inside. Graham doing the same. They lock up. Knee across the face of the Great Khali. As Superstar Billy Graham wisely steps out, lets Jesse Ventura carry some of the load here. Whoa! Wow. Beautiful flying neck breaker right there. Jesse the body taken down with a sweep by the Great Khali. Khali rounds him up. They lock up. Ventura countering with a series of elbows. Locks up the Great Khali. Headlock punch. Hard overhand right. And another pair of double axe handles, and down goes the Punjabi Nightmare as Jesse Ventura steps out, and in comes Superstar Billy Graham, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Definitely enjoying the show right now. Oh, hard right hands across the side of the head of the Great Khali as Superstar rounds him up again. Khali counters clothesline, takes Graham down. Now the Great Khali, by the hair. Oh, man, nasty. Clubbing blow across the chest. As the Great Khali takes himself out and brings in Zeus, the human wrecking machine moves in with Graham in the corner. He's going to charge, and boom, there it is, a nasty splash that, oh wow, Graham still standing after that splash. You got to be impressed with that. Whip to the ropes. Graham says, nope, here, have a knee to the side. Ha! Superstar Billy Graham a little too quick with that counter. Rounds up Zeus. Vertical suplex right center ring. The Superstar takes himself out, and in comes Jesse the Body Ventura with Zeus just getting back to his feet. Another jumping neckbreaker from Jesse the Body with a little flourish there. Hard right across the back. Zeus counters with an elbow. Taken down with a shoulder tackle is Jesse Ventura. Quick counter from Jesse. Hard shot. And now Jesse Ventura escorts Zeus to the ropes right in front of Eric Bischoff. Let's see where this is going to go. Oh man, just a rope-assisted stomp to the chest, keeping it simple. As Superstar Graham comes in on the tag. Graham moves in on Zeus. Gathers him back up. Kick to the midsection. Slams the head of Zeus right into the canvas. Graham rounds him up again. Zeus countering with elbows to break the hold. Hard right. Tries for the bear hug. Graham says, no, you don't. They charge. They lock up. Graham whipped to the ropes. Whoa, man. Ran into a wall with Zeus here. Well, here we go. 1, 2, but no, not even a 2. Jesse Ventura breaking up the pin for his team. As Zeus rounds up Superstar Billy Graham into another running power slam right center ring. Graham taking himself out of the equation. Wow, Jesse Ventura just cracked Zeus with a knee. Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Got to be a little concerned at this point. Up goes Zeus over the shoulder of Jesse Ventura. Head first into the apron he goes. As Superstar Graham, the legal man in the match, takes himself back inside, turning his attention to the Great Khali. Great Khali counters him as Zeus is back in the ring. Superstar Graham with a couple of hard rights and a knee across the back of the Human Wrecking Machine. Zeus trying to get to his feet as Jesse Ventura is tagged in. Jesse the Body moving in on a cornered Zeus. Has him up. Look at this right here. Runs it. Whoa, man. Ran him right into the opposite corner. Picks him up and does it again. Whoa, man. Just taking Zeus around the horn. Couple of hard shots. Rounds him up. One arm slams him. Covers him. Hooks the leg. No. The Great Khali. On it like a hornet to spoil the party. Zeus back to his feet. Headbutt for Superstar. Jesse Ventura locks Zeus up. Has him up, slams him down. Eric Bischoff getting directly involved here. That ain't cold. Picked up Graham. Shoulder claw from Jesse Ventura, but Zeus standing himself up, trying to power his way out of that one. Hard right finally does break it up. Headbutt from Jesse Ventura. And now Jesse rounds up Zeus into the bear hug. But the Great Khali breaking up the pin. Now everybody's in the ring. Graham just pitched outside. Jesse Ventura with a kick to the midsection of the Great Khali. Has him up. Whoa, man, that was an abrupt pile driver. The Great Khali, looking like he's been rendered non-compass menace. The Human Wrecking Machine on the outside, waving like an inflatable toy in the wind. As Jesse Ventura rounds up Khali up over the shoulders again. As Khali, arm breaker. Superstar Billy Graham not doing too good either, just kind of laid out on the wrong side of town. Up over the shoulders, the Great Khali counters Jesse Ventura. They lock up. Ventura whips him into the corner, and man, he rebounded out hard. Ventura delivers a series of shots in the DDT. Zeus right there trying to interfere. Locks up Jesse Ventura. Has him up over the shoulder. And hangs him up off the top rope. Zeus covers, hooks the leg, but no. Superstar Graham breaking up the pin. Ventura counters with a kick to the head. Zeus counters with a jawjacker. Hard right. Locks up. Knee to the midsection from Ventura. Knee to the midsection from Zeus. And whoa, one arm choke slammed it. Across the... this ain't good. Zeus warming up the band here. Boozle. Jesse Ventura in some big trouble here. Up and down into a big-time choke slam. Zeus covers. 1, 2. Oh, well, I thought that might have been it, but it was not. Zeus Definitely rallying here as Jesse Ventura slowly makes his way back to his feet. Double chop takes Ventura right back down as Eric Bischoff introduces a chair into the ring. Referee Charles Lucero disposing of that chair. Hip first into the buckle. Goes Jesse Ventura. Jesse counters, catches another cheap shot from the Great Khali. Zeus goes behind. We've seen this play before a couple of times. Oh man, trap squeeze as Jesse Ventura gets the blood flow blocked to his brain. And he's just gone slack, falling like a sack of spuds. Ventura hit first into the buckle as Zeus tags in the Great Khali. And here we go, nasty double team whip, both of them right back into the turnbuckle. Jesse Ventura rounded back up again, pitched across the ring by the Great Khali, who covers, hooks the leg, and whoa, Superstar Graham making sure don't even get to a one. Oh man, talk about quick. The Great Khali drives a knee into the head of Jesse Ventura. As Zeus takes himself back out, he's covered. 1, 2, Jesse Ventura absolutely refusing to give up here. Oh man. The Great Khali going absolutely berserk, beating his feet on the Mississippi mud. The Punjabi Nightmare rounds Ventura up again. Getting frustrated, too many near falls. Head first into the turnbuckle. Jesse Ventura counters, catches a cheap shot from Zeus. Rear waist lock from Khali. Back into the turnbuckle. One more time he goes, and in comes Zeus on the tag. Khali holds him still. Kick to the midsection from Zeus. The Human Wrecking Machine. Into an abdominal stretch, a rare scientific move from the Human Wrecking Machine. The referee monitoring the situation carefully. And where the hell is Superstar Graham? Hip toss for Zeus. Ventura stomps him one. Slam face first into the mat. Zeus tags in the Great Khali. This has really gotten chaotic and we're running out of time. Khali with a kick to the chest of Jesse Ventura. Rolls Ventura over. Ventura shoves him away both feet. Back to his feet. The Great Khali getting to his. They lock up. Ventura whips Khali into the corner. Charges, fails to connect. Oh, and an elbow across the head and a knee across the chest from the Great Khali. In comes Zeus. Oh man, Jesse Ventura's laid out. Oh, and here comes another chair from Eric Bischoff. Well now, look at this. Little display of smugness from the Human Wrecking Machine as Charles Lucero disposes of a second chair with about 30 seconds left. Something's got to give here. The Great Khali watches as Ventura is slammed in and he gets tagged in. Zeus and Khali slamming him right into the turnbuckles. Ventura laid out, trying to look for a way out of town here. Is he going to get one? He reaches Superstar Graham for the tag with less than 20 seconds to go. Oh, man, beautiful. Bear hug spine buster. Graham covers, but Zeus right there to break it up. Oh, man, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unhappy New Year.
This match is a time limit draw. Time limit draw.
Nobody gets nothing and we'll be right back.
Fans, you're gonna find your gift right here on this channel. Join us Christmas Day as RWL Wrestling presents all of you with your gift from us, a special to our Christmas Day card with the rosters of both Rage and Snarl in the house. From Richmond, Virginia, Christmas Day, odds RWO Wrestling's Christmas Holiday Massacre, right here on the RWO YouTube channel. Merry Christmas, fans.
Folks, we here at Snarl have been very serious about no more Legends U.S. Championship matches between Roddy Piper and Ric Flair in 2024. Hell, with another couple of weeks left, the Legends U.S. Champion Roddy Piper defends the Legends U.S. title against the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Tonight's Snarl main event is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit and is for the WL Legends U.S. Championship.
You heard the man. This is the main event. This is the cherry on top of the sundae, and what better way to top it off with the immortal Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper battling for the Legends United States Championship.
by some as the Babe Ruth of pro wrestling, the man who brought the sport into the mainstream we enjoy today. The Hulkster is one of those stars that truly defines the word legend. He's risen and fallen and risen again numerous times. And of course, as far as this match goes, he and Roddy Piper go back a long, dark, and brutal way.
Yes, sir. He'd beat up Roddy Piper even if it weren't for a championship. Oh, but Hulk Hogan managed to turn himself around here in RWL from being one of the most hated to being back as one of the stars of the Legends division all over again.
Well, I'm sure the fans are loving this, and Hogan is loving it too. I am wishing he'd hurry things up just a little bit. Why does this man have, like, the longest ring entrance of anyone around here?
You're just dying to get out of here and go have dinner with Sylvia Strong, admit it.
Guilty as charged. Now, rip the t-shirt, and let's get this match on the darn move already.
I'm just too happy for you, Johnny. You and Sylvia go and you have yourself a great time tonight. As a matter of fact, you can go right now. You go find her. Me and Wally will wrap things up here.
Really? You mean it?
With this mask fly, Johnny. Nah, really, it's okay. You go on ahead.
No, thanks, but I can wait till the match is over.
Okay. Well, let's see if Hogan's entrance is over anytime soon. We may never get you out of here. Well, it's the big pit soon and the rival of Roddy Piper. Yeah, the Legends United States champion. And he has held on to that title for most of this year. He's faced Macho Man, Randy Savage, he's faced X-Pac, he's faced a whole bunch of people, but his rivalry with Hulk Hogan, that is something exceptional. That is something extra special. And oh man, these two getting together, it always leads to sparks.
Piper is definitely one of those people who doesn't see Hulk Hogan the same way his fans do. To Hot Rod, Hulkster is just an egomaniacal product of his time and doesn't measure up to Piper's exceedingly high standards for what constitutes a superstar. Agree with him or not, Piper believes deeply in his convictions.
And Roddy Piper is deeply convicted that one, Hulk Hogan ain't no damn good, and two, he is going to hang on to that Legends United States Championship till the end of the year. Well past the Memphis Million if he can pull it off.
Introducing first the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 300 pounds, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, he's the reigning RWL Legends U.S. champion, Roddy Piper.
Despite not winning any Battle Royals this year, Hot Rod has successfully held onto the Legends US title against anyone who's had the guts to step up and try. But Hogan believes he can pull it off. Maybe he's right, but it's an uphill battle with a guy like Piper,
who isn't giving up to nobody so far.
Classic stars, the Legends US belt at the center of it all. A nice way to wrap up tonight's Snarl.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat myself. Man, look at Hogan. He wants that Legends U.S. title. He can smell it. All right, well, here we go. Main event tonight on Snarl. Big-time Legends title match. Sure can't go wrong. Oh, man, Hogan is psyched, and so is Piper. Oh, wow. Referee sounds the bell. Here we go. Piper with a running drop kick takes Hulk Hogan down. Hogan counters with a hard right. They lock up again. And up goes Piper. Backbreaker right across Hogan's knee. Hulk Hogan stretching them lower little vertebrae, hearing all that snap, crackle, pop. Piper, hard right to the midsection. Whips Hogan. Oh, man, wrist clutch forearm. Hogan down on the canvas, center ring. Slams Piper face down to the mat. Turns Piper over. Roddy Piper slams him right back down again. Now just beating the bandanaed head of Hulk Hogan onto the canvas. Hot Rod quickly making his way up to the top rope. Drives a knee across the chest of Hulk Hogan. Oh, man, grounded the boot right in the eyes. Oh, Hot Rod raining right hands on the head of Hulk Hogan. Yes, sir, Hot Rod has held that Legends U.S. title for quite some time. Doesn't seem in a hurry to let it go. Discus punch takes Hogan right back down again. As Hot Rod takes himself outside, Hogan on the outside too. Piper charges. Up over the shoulders goes Hulk Hogan. Hip first into the apron. As Hot Rod starts to assert himself here in this main event Legends U.S. title match. Slams Hogan's face right into the floor. Locks up Hogan. Hogan counters with a knee to the midsection. Locks up Roddy Piper. Rolls him back inside the ring, and here comes Hulk Hogan right after him. Oh, man. Series of hard shots, a couple of slaps. Has Hogan up. Scoop slams him. Roddy Piper with a rolling elbow across the chest. Covers, hooks the leg, but too close to the ropes. Hulk Hogan's a big, tall fella. Oh, man. They lock up. Piper counters with elbows. Hulk Hogan backs off as the Hot Rod grabs the trunks, has him all the way up, but Hulk Hogan says, no, no vertical suplex for you today, with a chop block to the back of the knee. Running drop kick doesn't connect. Piper, showboated at just the wrong time, catches the back suplex from the Hulkster. Hulkster with a hard right, spins him around, goes behind, breaks the back of Hot Rod, spins him around one more time with another right, and here we go. Sleeper hold. And Piper escapes by way of the jawjacker. Turns himself around. Hogan locks him up. Has him up over the shoulder. Hangs him up off the top rope. As Hogan tries to make Hulkamania run wild here in Fairfax, Virginia. Running drop kick from Hot Rod as Hulk Hogan steps out for a reset and a little bit of showboating for the fans. Hot Rod goes behind. Hard slug to the back. Goes back behind. Hulk Hogan counters with an elbow. They lock up. Kick to the midsection from Piper. Chop. Another chop. A third chop. A fourth chop. A whole lot of chopping going on like cherry trees. Oh, man. Inverted atomic drop. And Hulk Hogan definitely feeling that one right there. Oh, stomp to the face. I think Hogan might be busted open. Here we go. Knee across the face of the Hulkster. Not looking too good right now. Again, Legends United States Championship on the line here for Hot Rod. Stomp to the midsection. Rounds Hogan up. Armbreaker. Rounds Hogan up yet again. Hogan counters with a couple of good shots. Puts Piper up against the barricades. Takes himself back inside. Referee still counting Piper. Look at this. Hulk Hogan slips out. Playing games with Roddy Piper. Probably not a good thing to do. They lock up. Piper, whip to the ropes, up over, back body drop, kick to the back for Hot Rod. As the Hulkster charges, fails to connect with the shoulder tackle. Roddy Piper whips him into the far corner. Hot Rod with a series, just beating Hulk Hogan down. Oh man, look at this, stealing a little bit out of Cactus Jack's playbook. How about this? Drives a boot repeatedly into the chest of the Hulkster. Flips him the bird like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Goes for the cover. Are you kidding me? One. Hulk Hogan with that ring awareness grabs a hold of the rope. Referee says you're going to have to break it up and start all over again. As Piper decides, well, what the hell can I do? Jawjacker. Backs Piper off. Hogan locks him up. Headbutt from the Hulkster takes Piper down. And I'm sure Hogan's happy to be out of that corner. Hard right that just busted Piper open for sure. Hulk Hogan does a little bit more showboating here. This could be his undoing if he ain't careful. The Hulkster might be ready to finish this one off, though. All the way up on the top. Connects with the crossbody splash. But look at this. Piper right back to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Hard right. Hulk Hogan counters with another right. Piper counters with an elbow. Slams Hogan right into the far corner again. Putting the boots to the chest of Hulk Hogan. And now Piper drives a knee into the side of his head. Roddy Piper Both Hogan and Piper both busted up and bleeding. Hard right hands from the hot rod on the head of Hulk Hogan, and a disrespectful slap to finish off the dish. Wow. Piper countered by Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster has him. Look at this. Whoa, tried for a choke slam, but didn't get it. Piper turned it into an arm drag. And now hot rod. Stalking Hulk Hogan here into the sleeper hold. Well, we've seen Piper win this before, but not this time, as Hogan nails him with a jawjacker that backs Piper off. They lock up again. Piper slips behind. Inverted DDT on the Hulkster. Roddy Piper rounds him up. Hogan counters with a knee, locks up. Piper counters with a kick, and a right, and another, and a third, and a fourth. Hogan. Stunned stupid. Whipped into the corner. Piper charges, takes him down, delivers a series of stomps to the chest of Hulk Hogan. Roddy Piper definitely lit up right about now, going 7 kinds of crazy on the Hulkster, all the way up on the top rope, and boom, drops a knee right across the chest of Hulk Hogan. Roddy Piper rounds him up, kick to the midsection, tried for the DDT, but Hogan turns it into a short arm clothesline. Roddy Piper catching a drop kick from Hogan. Hogan rounds him up again. Piper counters one more time, a double throat chop into another sleeper hold. Referee says break that one up too. Hogan with a hard right. Whips Piper to the ropes. Up and over into a back body drop goes Roddy Piper. Hard right hand to the side of the head from Hulk Hogan. As Hulkster tries to pull away here, regain control of this matchup with Roddy Piper on the mat. As Hogan stomps away, the Hulkster with a shoulder claw near the corner on Roddy Piper. And Piper doesn't look like he's going to be, well, spoke too soon. He just took him down with a sweep. Piper rounds him up again. Roddy Piper whips Hogan into the corner. And again, a withering barrage of shots that takes Hogan down into a seated position as Roddy Piper sets up the charge. Whoa! Disrespectful slap. That's one way of wrapping things up. Piper covers. 1, 2, 3. Shut up! Roddy Piper retains the Legends U.S. Championship again.
The time, 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, and still our WL Legends U.S. Champion, Roddy Piper.
Alright, that concludes this week's edition of our WL Sn Rl. And fans, we really want you to know that your support of our WL Wrestling means a lot. The channel's reached 650 subscribers with over 4,800 videos available. Thank you so much. We couldn't have gotten there without you. Be sure to join us Christmas Day for Christmas Holiday Massacre. For all of us at our WL, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe.